Stop everything you're doing because this is the most important thing you will see in crypto. Even if you got a super like on Tinder, please drop it. Like, look at that. People became millionaire this morning in just a few hours. $1 million, 700K. That's profit. They still have some. And then we can even see someone at almost $10 million because something big happened. There was a new launch this morning. And if you're not on the new launches, well, what will happen is that you will end up at the end of this bull market being the only one who didn't make $1 million. I don't want you to be in this position, so be sure to stay until the end of this video because I will do a full analysis. By the way, welcome on Handsome Finance. This is a bit of a special video. I'm going to do live analysis so you can see a bit of the process. I don't have my matcha. I'm drinking water from a plastic bottle. I'm ashamed, but that's all right because I got in not far after it went out. So what happened is that this launch, people say it was a scam. People say there was something behind it. We didn't know. But 4 hours ago, Satoshi VM launched on the mainnet. And a lot of people were crying because there was no airdrops and everything went wrong. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. So this launch happened 4 hours ago. We can see the chart. In just 4 hours, it reached 61 million market cap. Yeah, you're going to be there, hey, Antoine, you're making a video, it's dropping. We will see what's happening. We will do the analysis together, see who made a bunch of money, what are they buying now, what are they buying next. So you can be the one finally making money and having all the matches on Tinder. Beautiful graph. So when I started to dig in and understand what was happening, it was here. So now the problem was people didn't expect this launch to happen like this. So when it got launched with this token address, the main thing that people thought is that it was a hack. And we can see actually, I guess in the comments, bought a bag here, okay. Careful, many scam posting links, this is okay. Real or hack, so everyone got scared. And this is because of the SEC. The SEC is always here to make us having a bad time. Why? Because now everyone thinks that hacking a Twitter account is just easy. It's just like a walk in the park, you come in and you hack it. No, it's because the SEC didn't have enough good protection. They didn't have the 2FA. They just had an SMS verification. And we know we can swap the phone numbers. And even the governments, they know that because they will do it if they want to steal your crypto. So that's why you should use Google Authenticator or OT or whatever you want to use. It's not a problem. But look at what happened. So when I saw that, I was like, should I go in? Should I not go in? So the steps to understand, because again, this is where the money will be made. This is where the money will be made. This is nothing still at 60 million market cap. This is going to be probably a 200 million market cap. Honestly, we will see. This is just a random guess. And when you check their Discord, it was the same, a big mess. Luckily, on the investors boardroom, we are a bit more advanced. So we checked everything to understand where was the thing happening. And then after, I saw another thing. If you check Multibit, the good old movie that we talked about it in a previous video, they also posted about it. They also said launch. And people are like thinking it's a hack. Now, it could be a hack, but like, let's figure this out. We got one Twitter account. Say it will be hacked. A second Twitter account. They use the exact same graphic, exact same thing, exact same way to post. Will be a hack as well? A bit strange. Then a third, I would say, account that would be hacked is the Discord. That would be really, really strange. And then what happened is that when you check all their tweets, still nothing happened after a few hours. So maybe it was not a hack. And this is why we have a really strange launch like this, where people are like, oh, it's good. No, maybe it's a hack. Oh, it's good. And maybe it's a hack. Oh, it's good. And maybe it's a hack. So a lot of the people will be left out and don't know what to do. And this is so interesting for me because we can see all those transactions. Look at this guy. We're going to check, okay, how much you made. So he bought here at the beginning of the beginning. And then someone is having a good day. Someone is having a better day than we are. So we need to know how they do it. Now, there's still a fairly low number of holders. People are still waking up to this. So maybe when you see this video, you'll be, oh, I missed the boat. I should be subscribed to Handsome Finance. Yeah, of course. Like this guy who made, look at that. He bought at different spaces. Like he bought even here, sell many times, bought, sell. This is so interesting to see how it's happening, how it's evolving. Now, the thing that was shared that made me think, okay, this is not a hack, we're good, is that first when you check on their white paper, their docs, we can see the contract address. So now that I have the contract address that is validated, I know there's really low chance that it's a hack, because you're not going to have Twitter's account hacked, GitHub account hacked, and Discord account hacked. I mean, still there's maybe 5% chance that is a hack, but it's less than 5%. So I would go in. So that is what I did. And now I want to know who made a lot of money. And actually another thing that I saw is that thanks to Hugh, who told me that, who is in the investors boardroom as well, because this link as well with the contract was shared in the investors boardroom. We were on it. We wanted people to make money. So the people who deployed the contract, they had 34 Ethereum on it, which is generally a good sign to have that. It means like the developer have a bit of money. So if it was a hack, like people would be already putting out like some big amount of money. But like now, 66 million market cap. The more it advances, the better it gets. Now, if you check Token Sniffer, you could see that there were some problems. This is why, like at the beginning, I was like, I'm not so sure about this. Token is pending review. Because what happened on Token Sniffer is that they saw that a lot of people, few wallets, were holding a big part of the bag. But then when you study what was happening, is that those people who were holding the bag, actually they're probably the addresses from the protocol that want to use it for marketing and everything else. Now back to who made a bunch of money. So this guy, A141, he went in with 220K though. So fair play to him. He deserves it. We will check the balance. Get 40 Ethereum, holding 13 tokens. So now the hard part about this research is that a lot of those tokens that we just saw, like the one that we just saw now, doesn't exist yet everywhere. Satoshi VM, okay, we have the pricing, so that's good. He bought some Harry Potter, price, no, 140, he probably got an airdrop or something like that. That's an interesting address, huh? Send 120 Ethereum to this address, so that's going to be, I guess, a rabbit hole where I'm going to have to dig in. Oh, and this is the relay address. So received a lot of Ethereum, probably send them somewhere else. So receive all that. Or maybe that's the wrong one. Let me double check. What I will use is different tools to understand what I'm doing. Because some addresses can be used by some exchanges. This seems to be normal. Well, let's check if we can find a better one. So some people didn't bought in, you see. So that's probably developers, people who got some tokens one way or the other. I don't know what was the minting process. So what I will check always is the one who made a purchase. This guy bought one and then one transaction for 100K, already made 300K, and probably, I know, he doesn't have anything left. He went out. He was here to make money and to leave. This guy is the biggest one, huh? Look at that. Unrealized gains, 8 million. We need to know who is this guy. And the value today, just one Ethereum, holding, wow, a lot a lot of USDT. Of course, I'm never sure if I'm going to find something interesting here. It's just like you go to a new place, a new club, a new cafe. You don't know yet. You will see what you find. I can see my Satoshi VM here. Trade. Okay. Let's check all the trades that happen. So all those trades happen fairly early in the morning. And then he got tons of USDT. He sold a lot, man. This is so interesting to see. Let me check actually on Arcam. I want to see what he's been interacting with. MEV bot. Okay, so maybe what we're looking at could be. No, it seems fair. Some MEV bot, some transparent. This is for sure not a normal address. Now, what is happening with Binance? Okay, it's 390K from Binance. This is Ethereum. Using 1 inch. Let's check another one. We want to see someone who is holding different tokens, different type of tokens and everything. This will be more interesting. Like that person with a fairly good amount of money would have been happy, right? Or this one is even better. Let's check his transaction as well. Because 3 transaction buying at the beginning, early like that, and just sold here. Good trade. Good trade, mate. Let's check it. Up. But I really want you to remember for the rest of it, it's like when there's a launch, check, okay, the Twitter, check the GitHub to see the contract address. And then check as well if other networks are talking about it or other people on Twitter. And like this, you will be sure or have a better idea that you're not falling into a scam. All right? This is important. I don't want you to fall into scams. So this one, unfortunately, I cannot find anything interesting. The thing with the on-chain analysis is sometimes when you're really at the beginning, you're not going to have all the information. And this guy actually, I can see here, token US ETH, really tiny transaction. 3 hours ago. It's weird. Why I don't see, that doesn't make sense. I cannot see his transactions. I'm going to double check again. Now, actually, maybe you're wondering even what is Satoshi VM. It's a layer 2 for Bitcoin, where it's like, okay, it's going to help you to do some blockchain transaction with your Bitcoin. Now, the thing is that how it works, it's a bridge. So you get a roll up and everything. You have to understand that it's kind of like a trust me, bro. So you could send your Bitcoins there and they say, don't worry, you can trust me. I put the Bitcoin on the other side. But you cannot be sure. You cannot be sure that it's happening. So you have to be kind of careful about what they're doing. But so far, they've been good. And now when we want to check the return potential, because every risk should be known with a return potential, we are now sitting at 67 million market cap. When I invested, it was below. And you could see it because as I invest in public, the addresses that I use is public. So that makes sense. Now, if you check, for example, Multibit is a good example. Multibit is at a market cap of 159. Still pretty good, right? 265. And is it on different markets? You see, it's on a lot of markets. Now, maybe it's older coin as well. So that would make a lot of sense. So that's why when you check here, the market cap, we are at 600 million to be in the top 100. So if it was going in the top 100, that would be a 10x from here. And then when we check to go at like 200, let's say, we are still like in the plus 200 coins. So that would be all right. Let me compare to like the protocols that you see here. I'm not so sure what it will happen, but say, for example, who got launched recently. Today, it's a market cap. Did it get launched recently? That recent? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty recent. And the market cap is crazy. It's above, it's almost 2 billion. It's almost 2 billion. So I don't know, but when this is going to be listed on exchanges and things like that, this is going to be really interesting. So when there is a launch, you need to have your bots ready. If you are not using them, watch my previous videos. You need to understand that. This is important. We keep talking about it. We keep seeing the smart money using it, but then if you don't, then it's your own problem at some point. And then maybe you thought, oh, but I can go and mint it on the BRC20. Well, no. Unfortunately, they already minted it out, probably all of them, because in just 6 minutes, it's probably just the team, so they have it ready. And when you see actually only 2 addresses are holding it all, so I guess this is the developers behind it, I would assume. Now, if you compare to another similar thing, which will be Atomical, I guess, would be the most similar one. You get Atom, who have a market cap of 200 million, and it's not listed on any exchanges either. So honestly, the potential of upside, again, I can be wrong, but for me, it's at least 200 million market cap, and we could go at 500 million. This is possible. This is possible for Satoshi VM. Now the launch, I understand some people thought it was a scam. I was really mixed, and I'm really thankful of the investors boardroom, because without those guys, I wouldn't probably have been in it. Like, it would have taken me a lot more time to research. But then a lot of people who have the same competencies and skills who are growing with it, search together is just so much faster and so much better. Now, I guess this is going to create a lot of drama in the Bitcoin world and the crypto world, because they will be, all right, no, I thought there will be airdrops. They did an airdrop, and then the launch was not that fair, and then there was some insiders information. Yeah, there will be always insiders information. It's you who have to study the blockchain, the on-chain data to find the people who have insiders. Now, all those people that didn't sold and didn't bought, that this is like all the one, yeah, actually the one, sorry, that didn't bought, I can't know what they've been doing. But I'm going to check, like, those guys made 2 transactions. This is probably a normal wallet. It's so hard to find someone with a normal wallet on a launch like this. This is not as easy as we could think. And I think maybe if I wait more, 1 or 2 days, I will have more clarity on the transaction. So we get just some BNB, some ETH. Nothing interesting. Nothing to track. Nothing. Like, to find the smart money will be a lot more complicated. We can see a cow that we saw before. So if you don't know cow, you know that the people who are in at the beginning, they know how to use it. So just understand this. This is so interesting. It's actually quite a small portfolio so far. Like, people, they didn't buy that much. Now, you have to understand that if it was a hack, they would not get 70 million. Huh? They would get just, I don't know, like maybe 5 million out of it. I have to check how much is in the liquidity pool. The liquidity is here. It's 6.2 million. So the market cap is just like the highest price now, X the number of coins. But then a lot of people will be selling and then you would not be able to sell. You need to have a buyer. So that's why. So there's like a hack for $6 million a hack. You don't hack 4 Twitter accounts, a Discord, and the GitHub. But as if you can hack the GitHub, like you can do a lot better in the code, I guess. I would assume. So all those wallets, I would believe, like, okay, we get Uniswap, are held by the team or the developers. I'm going to check a little bit one last time because we never know. We can find someone. Come on, give me something. 15 tokens. Now I like it. People are going to be like, oh, you did it on purpose, Antoine. I wish. I wish. Let me check what you have in your bag. Let's go. In this bag, I can see some RLB. We saw that token in the first video on this channel. Some MND. I don't know that one. I haven't. Some Mind, okay. Well, maybe I can check actually if he made some profit on those one as well. That will be interesting. Wow. Can you see that? Trade 9.5 Ethereum to get those one. 11, 12, 12. This guy he was ready. He was ready. All right, let's check if he's a jolly good fella or not. Well, not the brightest mind in the world so far. We get received though. So you receive and send. So we can't know exactly. And then is it the real sell that we see at the end? Huh. It's so hard to see here. Let me put 1 month probably. So what would happen, I guess, as it's today, he probably sold some of his RLB. It didn't matter of the price because he was going to buy the other one. And he received. So that's the thing. He received those. Huh. Now, I will need to dig in how he received those. Okay. I will try this one and then after I stop it. It's just, I could go on and on until I find someone really good. Okay, remove some liquidity and collect. Got it. Makes sense. This guy was just preparing for a big move. And he's not scared. He didn't bolt right at the beginning. Wow. So that's definitely someone I will follow. Like for sure, like this address, I'm gonna add it up because someone with almost $1 million, he owned like 2% of the market cap today. He can make some moves. So if he starts selling, I know that will be a signal for me to maybe start to get out. So this is what I would do. And this is why I wanted to show you the process. Because also I would know that when this person is starting to remove liquidity and things like that, of course, I'm going to check with the investors boardroom. I guess we will dig in and try to find some more addresses in it. But people who know about one launch usually know about other launches. Why? How it works. When you're on Twitter, it's too late. When you study the blockchain, you have the information. But what happened before the blockchain is that it's been shared on like some private group or those guys knew it. It's just everything is the same. We see the governments, they have insiders information for the stock market. Here in crypto, it's like the developers team, the investors, everyone at the top, they will have those information and they're connected to other people like that. So the more you win, the easier it becomes to win. This is kind of the way it works. So try yourself to climb up this. If you want to do it together, join the investors boardroom. If you don't want to do it with another group, with another team, do it. But just do it. All right? And don't forget one thing before you leave. Is that you should check out this video because you will see some curated addresses that made tons of money. And you just have to follow what they do. This is as simple as that. But of course, as well, it's been a good day. And don't forget one thing. Stay handsome. Ciao.